Chris Palmer here reporting from BMO Field after the Toronto Argonauts' impressive 39-10 win over the Montreal Alouettes this afternoon here at BMO Field in beautiful Toronto. And I have a special guest with me, and he's my co-host of the Argo Bounce live audio show, Nick Small. Nick, just quick thoughts on the Argos win today, 39-10, and what did you like from the team today? Coming off a short week, by the way.
Yeah, it was just absolute dominance. I think when we saw the Hamilton-Ottawa game last night, you kind of worried that Toronto might come off flat and unproductive, but Toronto absolutely conquered in all three phases of the game. Special teams return was great. They had good starting field position for a good chunk of the game. A couple long fields, I think 2 instances of that, but they were able to effectively move the ball down the field. They had a very effective rushing game from AJ Oled in the second half, and they were able to shut them down defensively as well.
Overall, where do you rank this team so far after 11 games? 10-1 going into their next game against the Alouettes again, I guess, in Montreal next week.
Yeah, well, they clinched a playoff spot already, and if they win against Montreal next week, they'll be first in the division, so they got to be up there. I think that the favorites to win the cup, despite CFL stats picking Winnipeg. I think this Toronto team is better, but we'll have to wait until they play in Winnipeg to really find out who might be first overall of the two going into the playoffs.
Any injuries from this game we need to be concerned about going forward?
Yeah, fortunately they got off lucky with injury, but I think the big issue is Roberson Daniel potentially being injured now. That's him and Deshaun Amos. That's two big defensive backs that are now injured. So you do have to get a little worried. They might have to pick up another person.
All right, well, Nick, I want to say thank you again. This is Nick Small, the co-host of the Argo Bounce live audio show, and we will be doing another show this week. Date and time to be announced, but again, I want to say, Nick, thank you so much, and final quick thoughts.
Well, yeah, just check us out on the Argos Bounce. We'll bring in a lot more in-depth breakdown of this game and look towards next week, so see you soon.
Thanks, Nick. Go Argos.
Argos.